Three, two, one. How's it going, everybody? You're tuning in to Music and Motivation with Chris Davis. This is episode 54, and today is Monday, June 15th. We're out in the shed just hanging out, man. You're tuning into track number 2 off of my last Afternoon Rain album. Out there, that was track number 2, Rain on a Tin Roof, off of my last Afternoon Rain album. So what the fuck is happening, people? Today is Monday, June 15th, 2020. We are surviving. Couple things. First and foremost, if you're tuning into this, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. This show does not happen without your continued support, and you know what? We're all just one community here. A one positive, good vibes only community. And I'm, couldn't express how appreciative I am of all of you. So thank you for getting me through this last week. I'm sorry I wasn't around. That's the difference between me and some of these other fake-ass motivational speakers, man, is that, I'll tell you what, some people like to pretend like they're the perfect individual and like they got everything figured out. Not the case for me, man. I am not perfect, and I do not have everything figured out. But we out here just trying to do our best, man, and we hustling every day. And I'm no exception to the fact that everybody has bad weeks sometimes. So, thanks to everybody who sent out their support, man. And yeah, dude, rally around your family with a pocket full of shells. That's all I'm saying, bro. Thank you, Rage Against Machine. If you know me, we're out in the shed. We might be smoking, so smoke them if you got them. So Monday, we're starting the week off fresh, hitting the ground running, making opportunities for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out here doing my best fucking stay on top of shit. One little thing, man, we all get in our heads, dude. And the cool thing about our brain is it's like the most sophisticated computer out there. The difference between our brain and a computer is that our brain has the ability to change. And that's super fucking cool. It's super cool. No computer can change on its own unless directed to a certain degree, unless it's AI or whatever. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about just we're talking about high functioning computers, man. The one thing is that I wish our wonderful computers up here weren't so fucking mean, man. And if your computer's being mean to you today, tell it to shut the fuck up. That's all I'm saying, man. Don't keep yourself from succeeding, and don't stand in your own way, man. Fucking, you got what it takes to overcome, and I believe in you motherfuckers, okay? But Chris, what's this? This is it's too much for today. Whatever, took the week off to help myself. Wanted to talk a little bit about it. We can move on, okay? Again, thank you guys for being here with me. Thanks for sending your support. Send in some voicemails to Anchor. Love to hear from you guys. I got some tips for surviving the week. I got some tips for musicians and music lovers. And I got our Albums of the Week segment. So, let's get the show on the road, shall we? But real quick, before we get into it, I want you guys to Oh,
Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
exactly. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. So, tips for surviving the week. Don't stop hustling. Turn whatever you're doing today into a hustle, man. It might not be anything crazy, but if you can look at your day as a hustle, we're going to get through it and we're going to succeed. We're going to conquer that sucker like a savage. So, I want you guys to get out there and do your goddamn best. Keep hustling. Tip number 2 for surviving the week. Don't tell yourself that you can't do it, man. You want to, like, surefire way to not be able to do something is telling yourself you can't do it. Okay? Wrong mentality. All together, man. All together. So just get your shit, and then get your shit, man. And like, stop telling yourself you can't do it, man. Turn it into a hustle. And maybe start trying to tell yourself the opposite. Tell yourself you can do it, man. Tip number 3, surviving the week. Surround yourself with them positive people, man. Nothing gets you out of a rut like talking to somebody who genuinely gives a fuck about you. So, make sure you're calling in on them. Make sure you're checking up and letting them know that you're thinking about them and that you genuinely give a fuck. That's all we have for tips for surviving the week. Let's end it there. You know me. We out in the show. We might be smoking, so
Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
smoke them if you got them, people. I'm gonna take just a second. Dip off screen for a second. All right. So I know that. Oh, there goes the backdrop. Hold on, just 1 second, everybody. Welcome to the shed. Again, we just out here doing the best we can. But I don't give a fuck about nothing today, man.
I didn't really give a fuck, Jack.
That's for sure. So, let's move on. Let's do some tips for musicians and music lovers. Tip number 1, keep practicing, guys. Nothing gets us on that exponential curve of success like practicing for 20 or 30 minutes. And you might not be a musician, but you might be finding it's a skill that you're trying to work on to get to that success you want, you know? Whatever it is, you're learning an instrument, you're trying to get better at singing, you want to learn how to weld, you know, you want to build a car. Well, 20 to 30 minutes a day, guys. Keep practicing. That's all I'm saying. Coffee break. This one's for you guys. Let's keep rolling. Tips for musicians and music lovers. Throw that aux cable in the car. Make sure that you got some good tunage for your car time, because we spend a shit ton of time in our cars, and if we're not enjoying ourselves in there, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? You know what I mean? So make sure you get yourself an aux cable. Make sure you got that good CD, and make sure you're having a tremendous time listening to some good music in the car.
It was tremendous. It was tremendous.
That's right. We can make that car time tremendous. So, tip number 3 for musicians and music lovers, don't give up. Don't give up, okay? I know there's times, dude, even your boy thinks he can't do it, man. See somebody doing it all what he wants to do. That maybe you'll see somebody doing exactly what you want to be doing, and you can't imagine the path to get there, you know? You think, man, I ain't never going to be that good. Or, man, I ain't never going to get there. But you for sure ain't going to get there if you don't try. If you don't go out there and give a little shit, you know. So, don't give up, man. That's all I'm here to say is you got what it takes. And I fucking believe in you, man. If this dumb motherfucker can figure it out, so can you, man. So, if you're tuning into this podcast, there's a pretty good chance you're a decent human being and a pretty intelligent motherfucker anyway. So, y'all got this shit. Keep it up. And you know me, I don't want to hit you with too many tips. So I think we'll call it there and move on to our Album of the Week segment. So, I got 3 albums for you today. No, wait. I take that back. I only got 2 albums today. I guess I didn't do my homework all the way. We'll just roll with the 2 I have for today. It's not a big deal. So, this one comes from one of my favorite friends, Caleb Gazaway. This is his favorite Beach Boys album, so I'd throw it out there. Shout out to you, Caleb. You got me listening to this shit. That would be Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys. So that's our album of the week for rock. We got Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys. Honestly, both of our favorite Beach Boys song or Beach Boys album. Got some great hits on there. So thank you, Caleb, for shouting that one out to me. That's my favorite Beach Boys album now. Hope you guys enjoy it. That's Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys. And then I have a album of the week for metal submitted by our very own Chuck Madonia. Shout out to you, Chuck, you bad motherfucker. We got Demons and Wizards. That's the band. And the album is The Crimson King. Okay, and it's a collaboration album. This is 2 bands coming together to create this Demons and Wizards band. Now, the 2 bands were Iced Earth and, oh God, I can't read my own handwriting. God damn. Blind. Oh my God. How did I pass 3rd grade writing like this? Jesus Christ, man. Blind. Oh man. We're just gonna say it's a collaboration album between some really awesome metal bands, you know, to come up with the album of the week for metal, Demons and Wizards, The Crimson King, bro. Check that shit out. Thank you, Chuck, for submitting that one. Mad love and mad respect. And you too can send in your suggestions for the album of the week segment. Send them into either davismusicpro.com, send it to me on Facebook, shoot me a message on Anchor. Again, love to hear from y'all. Let's see. Again, we can be... before we move on, let's say that's the end of the Albums of the Week segment. More coming next week. Let's see. So I got some time for some Chris Davis news and hangout. Before we really hop into that, I want you guys to smoke them if you got it. Know what I'm saying?
I'm saying.
Smoke them if you got them. Quick question for all of you listeners. Do you like to smoke them if you got them? Do you enjoy our little, morning smoke sesh, nightly smoke sesh, whenever you're listening in? Well, I'm starting a new, promotional thing. I don't want to call it its own separate podcast, but I'm hopping on Periscope and Twitch, and I'm doing pre-show smoke sessions on there. So, go follow me. You can follow me at Chris Hippie Davis on Periscope. And that's going to be the #1 way to catch a smoke session with me. All right? So, love to see you guys there. And the cool thing about Periscope is we can talk while I'm doing it. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. So, I want you guys to check that out. Go look into it. Again, Music and Motivation is on Facebook and YouTube. And that's the #1 way outside of davismusicpro.com to catch all of your episodes and get all of your weekly updates on what the fuck's going on. So make sure you go like and subscribe to our YouTube page, and then make sure you like and follow our Facebook as well. We're also on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Reddit, Periscope, and Twitch now. So make sure you're checking out all that stuff. If you enjoy the smoke sessions, Periscope is going to be the place for you, man. We're going to call them the pre-show smoke sesh. And going to keep coming out Mondays, Wednesdays, and over the weekends. Again, I want to apologize for last week. It was a little fluke in the system, but hey, man, we all have bad weeks. And you know what? It keeps me honest, dude. You know I'm not a perfect motherfucker, but if I can make it, if we can make it, we got this shit, man. And I like to think of us as just being one big happy family over here. So keep it up. I know you guys got what it takes to be wonderful, and I know y'all some decent human beings.
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
That is 100% not what I meant to click on. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know, man. Let's see. Other news going on. Getting close to this bachelor party. Shout out to my main men who are coming with me. It's going to be an adventure. So, looking forward to that. I don't know a whole lot else, guys. I think we're going to, roll out a little bit early. Just so you know, I'm not cheating you. I want you guys to smoke them if you got them. Oh, shoot. That didn't work. Smoke them if you got them.
Smoke them if you got them. Smoke them if you got them.
I'm going to take just a second. Tremendous. So then those tremendous sound bits are my buddy Uncle Joey Diaz, fucking giving me a little bit of inspiration in the morning. That's where I get my inspiration. I'm here to share it with you guys. So if you haven't checked him out yet, make sure you go check out Uncle Joey Diaz at the Church of What's Happening Now. And the morning joint, man. That's where I get my motivation. Also, I found a new podcast I really got into. Again, if you guys enjoy smoking and this is kind of your thing, go check out this. It's called Oops Caught Me Smoking. And really new podcaster. I think he's only got one episode out as of right now. But loved it. Really enjoyed it. And I hope that me and this dude can have a smoke sesh sometime. So, if you're listening in, man, you got a great podcast. Check it out. Oops, Caught Me Smoking. Yeah, guys, I think that's all for today. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying.
It is what it is. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I will check back in with you on Wednesday. And I'm very glad to be back. Just letting you guys know I'm healthy, alive, and still here for y'all. So be good. I think we're going to end it on track number 8 of the Afternoon Rain album. It's called Soul Searching. Love you guys. Super glad to be here. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Chris Davis out.